about that previous tornado. Again, we know that there was a tornado warning earlier today in Rockingham County, so it's been a lot going on.
Yeah, we actually had several tornado warnings, one from Rockingham County up into Henry County, watching these showers again with that wind that is twisting with height. So as long as we've got that, we have the opportunity to have that develop, and wouldn't be surprised if we actually saw that again tomorrow. It depends on the position of this stationary front we have out there. Boy, it has been a long journey since Friday, right? And you can see, at least in the campus of Appalachian State University, that the traffic is moving out there today. We are hoping that we're going to continue to see some improvements. We'll get more power on and more services to that area. And of course, folks have sending all of the need and aid that we need to send to them from other parts of North Carolina and other parts of the U.S. Now look at some of these rainfall totals. In Hendersonville alone, almost 22 inches of rain. Grandfather Mountain, more than 15, close to 15 in Banner Elk. Even North Wilkesboro had double digits from this. So did Sparta, as well as Boone, with 20 inches of rain. Now we had river flooding in our area over the weekend. Now we're seeing some river flooding a little farther south and east as those main stem rivers drain out to the Atlantic. So no flood concerns in our area right now. No flash flooding either. That is just to our north and to our east. We did have flash flood warnings out earlier for Patrick and for Henry County. And I do think it's possible, if we get some heavy downpours with some of these showers that pass through, that we could see a quick inch or so of rain. That's highlighted there over parts of Stokes County, and that could lead to at least some isolated flash flooding. Now we do have a lot of moisture really close to the surface. This is not rain, but instead just kind of moisture out there right now. And that's all along this stationary front. So wouldn't be surprised to see not only clouds, but mist and some fog setting up overnight along this boundary. The remnants of Helene still just on the other side of the mountains. So we're going to see plenty of clouds in our forecast. And heading into tomorrow morning, you see also the low clouds with temperatures in the upper 50s, low 60s. Most of the day tomorrow is cloudy. We do have a chance for some showers and maybe some isolated thunder. That likely comes late afternoon and toward evening. We'll see a scattering of showers around, so we do have that in the forecast. We do have weather impact for a few hours tomorrow afternoon, as we'll see the coverage of showers kind of widespread across our area. High temperature 77 for tomorrow. Should get up to about 76 in the foothills tomorrow. Small shower chance in the morning with an increase in rain chances in the afternoon. For the mountains, also scattered showers with a high of 67 tomorrow. Rain chances go up the latter part of the day. So you can kind of see this trio of low pressure systems. So it's really kind of a broad low that was once Helene, and this is going to kind of hang tight over the next couple of days. So as long as it's in the vicinity, we do have an opportunity for some showers. So even heading into Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon with very little movement here, we're going to keep in at least a small chance of showers. It is this front that moves in on Wednesday that's actually going to help to dry us out as we head into the weekend. So we do have some drier skies for Wednesday and Thursday, that weather impact for tomorrow. There's lots of things happening in the tropics. We've got Isaac, we have Joyce. Those should stay well offshore. We've got newly formed Tropical Depression 12, and then in the Gulf of Mexico, soon we anticipate seeing this area of disturbed weather. It's over the western Caribbean right now, some showers and some thunderstorms, but that broad low could become a tropical depression by the middle of the week. In fact, in the next week, it has about a 50% chance. It's expected to move into the Gulf for late week. Tropical storm Joyce, 40-mile-per-hour winds. This one is expected to stay out over the Atlantic. And we also have Tropical Depression 12, which formed. Isaac, by the way, is in the North Atlantic, and that's going to continue to sort of move away from the U.S. and stay out over the open waters. And then Tropical Depression 12 is forecast to kind of move west, and as it does, it could potentially become our next hurricane, and maybe even a major hurricane. The name would be Kirk with that. Here's our 7-day forecast. The temperatures are in the 70s this week, and we've got some drier skies for the end of the week.